this is Gracie Gonzalez here. As you know, this series is actually coming to a close, which once again took longer than I thought it would, as you know. And we only have like a couple of videos left, including this one, so yeah, and pretty soon we are going to be playing this game, which I promise you will not take as long as this series has been, okay? Like, it'll probably take less than half this as long. And hopefully I can get this thing up on the big screen, that way you guys can see the TV. Hopefully that would be possible. If not, then I would have to get my Switch that I have and would put it right on top of the screen, kind of like how I do it with this. And I know you guys, anyone who has actually been watching my videos, you probably know how hard it is to see through the screen, especially on a Game Boy Advance. Like, this thing, I try everything I can to get it close up to the screen as possible so that you guys can see it. But yeah, now, as you know, this is supposed to be kind of the same thing as the Pokemon FireRed and LeafGreen, except that there's going to be like different characters aside from Red that you can play. And those two are pretty much like an alternate reality or alternate timeline to if Red wasn't the main character. And speaking of, there is another character that actually can be played aside from Red that is not in the alternate time. It's pretty much the same time as Red. So yeah, like, what would happen if I chose this mysterious trainer that you can get instead of Red? Like, what if Red wasn't the main character? Because, as you know, that in the original games, you can only play Red. Or like, any character. Or you could just pick a new name for him. But in here, there is a new character that was introduced in the remake. Remake only, and so forth. So yeah, we're going to see what it's like to actually play that character instead of the usual Red. What starter I'll get instead, and so forth. And no, it is not Ash Ketchum, okay? Ash Ketchum is not in any Pokemon games. Okay, you know what? Scratch that. There actually is a Pokemon game, but it's not on the Game Boy or the Nintendo DS or even on the Switch. So, yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and see what this new mysterious trainer... Well, actually, it's not new since this game's been, like, so many years old. Maybe even over a decade old. So, it's not really a new character. So, we'll see what this character, this supposed to be new, but isn't... But would have been new like a decade ago. So, yeah, we'll see what this is, and we'll go to Gamer's View, shall we? Alright, off to this. Game Freak presents the Pokemon FireRed and LeafGreen. As usual. I could skip this intro, but it's very short, so. Alright, let's go. Alright. Yes, I know. This is how many hours I have on this file, okay? I know, I did a lot of grinding on a lot of stuff off screen, so yeah. And no, I still haven't found the shiny Spearow. I already told, or shiny Fearow. Well, whichever comes first. I already told you guys that I probably won't be able to find until after the series is over, so. But for now, let's go ahead and see what would happen if I chose someone else that's not Red. Shall we? And we are skipping this because this is basic stuff. Alright, we are skipping the dialogue, blah blah blah. Yes, we got it. Alright. Now, as you know, there is a new feature. You can actually play a female character, and yes, she has a name. Alright. So, there's actually two names to this character. There's Green, and there's Leaf. And in the manga, and also the Let's Go games that I mentioned earlier, she is actually named Green. However, other games have pretty much, like one other game pretty much made her name actually canon, and that is Leaf. And I'm not going to mention, well, okay, the Pokemon game that I'm mentioning that has her name as Leaf is found on the phone. So, yeah, she is, well, I don't know, like, what's her actual real name? I know on the phone it mentions her real name's Leaf, but considering the manga and the Let's Go games, her name's Green. I don't know. Good thing this thing is a temporary file, otherwise I'd be confused with this forever. We're just gonna go with Leaf. Alright. Now, I know his name is actually Blue in this game. However, in the manga, there was like some sort of like a mix-up between these two names, which were Blue and Green, with with Leaf being named Blue and Blue being named Green. But like later in the manga or so, their names get changed and swapped and so forth. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and instead of calling him Blue, we're gonna call him Green. Alright, Leaf, your very own prejudice. Okay, let's go. Let's go in this temporary file and see what it would have been like if we played Leaf instead of Red. And yes, you can actually save the game in here, but I don't want to do that because all that hard work that I've done on Red's file is just going to be thrown out the window, and it's going to be a long time before I actually reset all of it. So, as you know, there's actually new dialogue if you play as a female character from the mom. So, I'll go stream of traveling, it said so on TV, and was looking. Okay. That's only the new part of the dog, so I'm just going to skip over to where we're walking the grass, even though we're not supposed to. So, surf, yep, we need own Pokemon. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Green, let me think. Oh, that's right, I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Leaf, there are 3 Pokemon here. The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, okay, we get it. Hey, Gramps, no fair. What about me? Be patient, Green. You can have one too. Alright, let's go. Alright. Alright. So, in the manga, she stole Squirtle as her first starter. However, since Red and Blue have the Charmander and Squirtle in their origins, that leaves Green with Bulbasaur. And I think Bulbasaur actually fits her best since, her name is, a plant-based name, and then Bulbasaur is a plant-based Pokemon. So I think we would probably go with Bulbasaur if I chose Leaf as the character. No. Alright, take this one. Alright, there's the Charmander. Let's talk to him. My Pokemon looks a lot tougher than yours. Yeah, let's see how well it does in battle. Willie, let's check out Pokemon. Okay, let's fight. Oh yeah, I never actually showed you guys this battle since I replaced it with a cutscene from the origins, so we'll see how this goes. Oh, for Pete's sake, so pushy as always. Leaf, you never had a Pokemon battle before, have you? A Pokemon battle is when trainers pit their Pokemon against each other. The trainer that makes the other trainer's Pokemon faint by lowering their HP to 0 wins. But rather than talking about it, you'll learn from more experience. Try battling and see for yourself. Alright, let's go ahead and tackle. Inflicting damage on the foe is the key to any battle. Okay, there goes Scratch. Tackle. Another Scratch. It looks like we're gonna lose. It doesn't matter, it's a temporary file. Charmander, come back! Yeah, it migrate or what? How disappointing. If you win, you earn prize money and your Pokemon grow. But if you lose, Leaf, you end up paying prize money. However, since you had no warning this time, I'll pay for you. But things won't be this way once you step outside these doors. That's why you must strengthen your Pokemon by battling wild Pokemon. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen it up. Leaf, Gramps, smell you later. Alright, after that, humiliating defeat. Let's go ahead and continue on our temporary journey. Let's see if we encounter wild Pokemon before we go over to the gym where we will maybe fight the first gym leader. Okay, I messed up what I was gonna say and singing to the beat. Guys, did you just see what just happened? I don't know if you guys saw that, but I just encountered a shiny Pidgey. Why did they do this? Okay, the one time when I'm looking for a shiny and it doesn't show up, but the time I'm not even trying to look for a shiny and it does show up. Not to mention we're not on the tutorials of catching Pokemon because there's a temporary file. Oh, I'm gonna regret doing this. You just had to mess with me, Game Freak. You just had to mess with me. Well, at least I know what it'll look like whenever I finally encounter the shiny Fearow. Ah, I am really regretting that right now. And it's back to normal. Also, I should probably heal a Bulbasaur because we're dying. Yeah, that's what I thought. This is bad. Leaf, welcome home. It sounds like you had quite an experience. Maybe you should take a quick rest. Alright. Oh, good. You and your Pokemon are looking great. Just heard from Professor Oak. He said that Pokemon's energy is measured in HP. If your Pokemon lose their HP, you can restore them at any Pokemon Center. If you're going to travel far away, the smart trainer stocks up on potions at the Pokemon. Make me proud, honey. Take care. Huh. I never knew about that. I never knew there was a secret dialogue like that if you get your Pokemon fainted all the way. Oh well. Let's see if we can continue making it over and hopefully not run into any shinies that I am going to regret defeating. Alright, nice Bulbasaur. Alright, can we continue on our journey now? I still can't believe I encountered shiny Pidgey when I'm pretending to start over the game. Worst part is I don't own any Pokeballs right now. Alright, we're finally in Viridian City. Let's see if we can go over here to the Pokemart where we're supposed to get the parcel, I believe. Hey, you came from Palatown? Yes. You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Can I get you to take it to him? Yes. Alright, let's go ahead and take the parcel in and maybe get to the gym quickly. Now we're gonna skip the blue second battle, or in this case, green second battle, because I don't think Bulbasaur is winning that. And besides, as soon as Bulbasaur learns a grass move, there's no stopping him when fighting the gym leader. The first one, so, yeah. I don't think we have any running shoes, so... At least not yet. Alright, let's keep going. Fight this Pidgey, take it down. Oh man, I really need to heal up. Alright, let's go ahead and heal up real quick. Talk to Mom. And so forth. Alright, Professor Oak, I got your parcel. Seems to grow my touch, so... Alright. Can we get the Pokédex now? Gramps! I almost forgot, what did you call me for? Alright, I have a quest for you two. On the desk there is my invention, the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. LeafGreen, take these with you. You know, if you take away the and part between leaf and green, you get leaf green. Okay, I'm done. Oh, there's the Pokeballs. That would have been nice if we actually got the temporary shiny Pidgey. Yeah, we know. It won't be necessary at our town. She's gonna... Dude, even if you tell her, she's just gonna give it to me anyways. Don't even try it, Green. It feels weird saying, you know, green instead of blue. Hi there. Grandpa asked you to run an errand? Gee, that's lazy of him. Here, this will help you. Alright, thank you, Daisy. You know, my Daisy, the Daisy that I have, the dog, she's still alive. Trust me. And she does not want to be part of me anymore. Like, she does not want to be in the room with me anymore. I know you guys have, like, if you've been with me, like, ever since I first started my channel, you probably have seen Daisy, you know, my dog, on the bed. And sometimes I would play with her and, you know, get distracted in this game. You know, other games in the past, but, yeah. Trust me, she is not as young as she used to be, okay? She's already grown her senior hairs and prefers sleeping in the living room now. I kind of wish she could sleep with me in my room again. I do miss those days. But I do have a new dog with me that's going to replace her pretty soon. I'm kidding. Nothing's going to replace my Daisy. Not even the new dog that I have. Which I don't think I've ever shown you guys. But who knows. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to this guy. I got shopping in Peter's... Oh, wait. Wrong one. Well, now I have my coffee, and that's when I need to get going. Red box. Alright. I wonder where he gets the wild Pokemon from. Oh well. Educational. Alright, this is a TGTV. We don't really need it. So, yeah. And I did get this item in the, my old file, so, yeah. Kind of did that off screen, maybe. Or maybe I did show you guys. I don't remember. But all I know is that we're headed over to the Viridian Forest, which, yeah, Bulbasaur's gonna probably have a hard time with. Alright, off to Viridian Forest. I came here with some friends to catch some bug Pokemon. They're all itchy and get some Pokemon battles. Yeah, bug Pokemon. Not Bulbasaur's best suit. I was throwing Pokeballs to catch Pokemon and it ran out. That's why you can never have too many Pokeballs. Alright, we're not gonna be here for the items, actually. I'm just gonna fight trainers and see if I can get the gym. Hey, you have Pokemon? Come on, let's battle them. Alright. What you got, Rick? A Weedle? Yeah, boy. Maybe I should have, trained a little more. I know this is a temporary file, but we could have at least made it to the gym. Alright, at least we're part poised. Oh my gosh, we're losing this, aren't we? I think we're gonna lose the battle. Leaf, you are a terrible trainer. Even though I'm controlling you, but still. I can at least get this XP here. Alright, nice. Alright, string shot me all you want. As long as you don't go for the as long as you don't go for the tackle, we're good. And we're dead. Wait, no we're not. Okay, now we're dead. Okay, are you gonna hit me or not? Well, we were gonna lose anyways. Okay, I think Leaf is probably gonna be a long time. I don't think we're gonna be able to do the gym, so yeah. So that's pretty much what would happen if we actually did with Leaf. I probably would have trained her Pokemon a little bit more, but yeah, that's pretty much of a short video, but this next video, the last video won't be as long, so I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.